You know I love decorative stitches by now, and on the Pfaff Ambition 620, there is a way to take the satin stitches, which is the group starting with 81, stitch number 81 through like 93, that you can actually elong the stitches. So what does that actually mean? So when you look here, a decorative stitch that is a satin stitch, like the scallop, has the ability to, this is going to look a little different than normal. Compared to normal decorative stitches. This allows you to change the density for the stitch length. But if you touch the Alt button right here, you get something that says a ×1. Well, if there's a ×1, I bet there's a ×2. And did you see how the stitch got longer? So let's go ahead and start to stitch. You're going to see that it has doubled the length of the stitch, but it keeps the same density. So let's just go ahead, I'll touch the reverse button because I engaged the immediate tie-off button before I started, which means it will finish the stitch and then stop. And if there's a ×2 on this particular stitch, there's actually a ×3. So what it does is takes the stitch and makes it twice as long, or 3 times as long. So remember, you can use your stop button if you're wanting to stitch this out, but this is going to give you 3 different looks for the satin stitches. So I'll just do one repeat here just so you can see how much bigger it gets. So when you are stitching out your stitch book, remember we have a link below this YouTube video to watch part of our Pfaff Stitching Cosmos online course, where we teach you the importance of stitching out all your decorative stitches and give you great tips for that. But one thing to do is to also stitch out some of your stitch options, elongation being one of them, on this fabulous Pfaff Ambition 620.